Today's game is coming to you from Qualcomm Stadium, home of the San Diego Chargers. Thanks for joining us for today's coverage of the AFC Championship game. Today's winner will move on to face the best of the NFC in the Super Bowl as the Colts get set to take on the Chargers. Al Michaels here with John Madden, welcoming you to another exciting game.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The former 5th overall pick out of TCU makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. The game ready to get started as we'll find out who's going to the Super Bowl to represent the AFC. Let's get back to the play on the field. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
To start the game. Number 88, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. Miller will take a knee and start at the 20. They'll start this drive at the 20 after downing the kick in the end zone. Anderson is out at the quarterback spot. Team officials are not sure if he'll need surgery on his elbow, but he's going to miss a lot of time either way. Tomlinson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Closing in, and he's tackled behind the line by Smith. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Under pressure, slings it to the outside. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. Well, as we know, John, very often the conference championship games are better than the Super Bowl itself.
I think it has to do with the conference championship teams just knowing each other better than Super Bowl teams. Plus, you've got all the hype and distraction of the Super Bowl.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Great throw. Great play there by Boston.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He fought that, and he made it look very easy.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 45. Gets the toss to the right. He's on the run. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 43-yard line.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure with the throw. Behind him, and he has it. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
We'll get the call again. They couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a short loss.
I'll tell you this, that defense was looking for run as soon as the offense lined up. And they were in the backfield before the play even started. That was just great defense on that play.
The Colts come out on the 46. Gets the pass off.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look out. You're in a hole here on third down. They come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Closing in. Throws it right to him. Jopper was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
So it's first and goal.
Let's go. Come on, brother. Hit the ball.
Tomlinson. And he's brought down at the 8-yard line. Gain of about 1.
1 yard gain on the play. Second and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Got all you got. Stick up. Give it all you got. Set. Tiger up. Get out, Pete.
Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. Touchdown, San Diego. He delivered that pass right on time. Perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
And this one's a short kickoff from the 15-yard line. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
86 on the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 29. He tucks it away, fakes the handle. He finds his man. Down he goes at the 35. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Looking to run it here. Pressure coming with the throw. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
D. Set.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
He gets the carry. Gets the throw, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Come on, D up. Come on, D up.
San Diego comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. Jammer was right there to break that play up.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
They need 5. The throw, incomplete. He waited just a little too long to get rid of that pass.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Hansen lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
They'll start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
They got nothing. They got nothing.
Tomlinson didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance by trying to draw them off sides.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 22. Man in motion. Pressure, throwing short to the right side. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. And he makes the grab.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Indianapolis comes out with 8 guys in the box.
36-yard line.
Garner moves in motion. Looking to run it here. 4-yard gain there.
The ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Come on, D up.
On the call. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Lose it. Bust his grill. I saw it.
Breeze gets set. Gives it off again. Tomlinson couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The Chargers using motion. Drops back, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. The Chargers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
47-yard line.
Under pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield by number 96. They bring the blitz, bring him down to the center.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Watts is back to punt. Sidney sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 31-yard line, flips the tackle. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 45. Vincent, nice play. Flings it to the outside. They can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down. Drops back, flings it to the outside. Perfect pass, into the open. Kosenko just threw a strike.
And because he got him the ball so quickly, he was able to pick up great yardage after the catch.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. What a collision. He goes down at the 43. Good pickup on the ground as they convert to the 1st.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
That's a 1 quarter of football. A touchdown separates these two teams with the score. San Diego, 7. Indianapolis, 0. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Room to run at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Indianapolis. And so with a trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Yeah, that guy just turned on the jets and outran everybody on the field.
Owens comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he takes on the extra point. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 10-yard line. The defense will try to force them to punt again as they did the last time the offense had the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Stay guys. Yankee forward.
Hand it off. Perry is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 26. Not much there, maybe a yard. And they need about 9.
Sideline to sideline.
Tomlinson, the lone back, man in motion.
Bring that way, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Runs him over. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure coming, slings it to the other side. Another great catch, bringing his total to 5 for the game. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. From the 26. Loses the defender. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive. Let's see if they try to move the ball on the ground again. Kosenko sets up. Vincent. Pressure. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Second down of coming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 39.
They got nothing. Fire out.
Drops back with the throw. Turns. He has it. Number 84 ran a nice route on that pass play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Vincent picks up just enough with a first. He should have been stopped short, but he was able to power his way for a first down.
Yeah, and you could put that one on the defense because they had a shot at it. They just couldn't bring him down.
Get the ball. Give it all you got. Get the ball.
Kosenko sets up. Johnson moves in motion. Another run. Big opening. Decent game there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow. Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Give it all you got. Ain't got nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. So he works his way past the marker for a first down.
5 yards gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 33-yard line.
Hands it off to the back, closing in, gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Marino got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Under pressure, throwing. It's his receiver in stride. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Kosenko gets set. Man in motion. He'll get it again. Vincent didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. Drops back to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. Looking for the end zone on 2nd down, but no completion, and it's 3rd down. The Colts line up in a 5-receiver set this time. This is the 10th play of this drive. Throwing. Catch on the run. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's first and goal. Ball 1 inch out. They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Colts.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Took a number of plays, but with each one, they were able to make their way toward the end zone and ended the drive with a touchdown. In a drive like that, one play builds on another, and they just seem to get a lot of rhythm going out there.
The key to that drive was how they mixed it up with the play calling. And every time the defense thought one thing, the offense would do another.
Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 88, back to return.
It's on its way. From the 7. The Chargers will start this drive from the 23.
Number 84 on the return.
Indianapolis comes out in a 46.
First and 10.
Man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Into the open. The 30. The 40. He's finally brought down at the 50-yard line.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block. And that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Again, he'll get the call. Breaks free of the defender. The running back gets about 3.
On the carry. 2-yard gain on the play.
Breeze gets set. Tosses it right. And he's tackled behind the line by Sanders. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. A lot of space in front of him. Now that's a stiff one. The 40. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Gets the call. He shakes a defender. Runs him over. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes left in the quarter. So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Breeze with a man in motion. And there's a flag on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Number 63 came out of his stance a little early on that play.
That guy went into his block a little early. Looks like the defense really has them on their heels today.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. On the ground. Pickup of about 6 yards. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
On the play.
Pressure, throwing left. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Closing in with the pass into the open. Breeze delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws a football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the number.
Drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
3rd and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the first down.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Great work. On this drive, they've converted 3 times on 3rd down.
I tell you, when you let a team drive on you and you let them keep picking up first downs like that, it can really get momentum going for the other team. The last thing you want is for them to have all that momentum.
Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. He threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be. 2nd down is usually the time they'll call for a play pass, so they need to play discipline, not to bite too hard.
2nd and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
What a collision. Touchdown, Chargers. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 86, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 10. Breaking free. Breaks free. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. San Diego doesn't appear to have enough speed on the field to match up against these 5 wideouts. Passing on first down. He surveys the field for the throw, and it's caught. If they're not satisfied going into halftime tied, I expect to see them throw on the upcoming 2nd down play. A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 31. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He was under intense pressure.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete. Hey, here's where the defense needs to take charge. Bust in there and get them for a sack.
From the gun.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Gets the pass off. The Colts call a timeout. They have 1 left.
The defense doesn't want to play too soft underneath, because this guy might throw to his back out in the flat. If they want to keep this thing going into halftime, they have to be aware of things like that.
Passing on first down. With the throw, this one falls incomplete.
Drop passes in playoff games can kill a team. Players should be stepping it up, and he needs to if he wants to help his team get to the Super Bowl. The defense needs to force them to throw underneath by using different coverages so they can't get big chunks of yardage in 1 or 2 plays.
Using motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back, throwing. And he hits his target. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. We did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Goes with a short pass to the right side.
It'll be interesting if that drop is the reason why this team doesn't end up going to the Super Bowl. You've just got to make that play when you're so open like that.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
I saw you. Sideline,
Pressure coming with the throw. Almost picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline. The quarterback doesn't want to force one to get to first. There's a whole nother half to play, and there's no need to try and get it all on this drive.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Drops back, pressure, throws over to his right. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Just a little time left before the half, and they'll punt it. Hansen is looking for a good punt here. Straddling. Looks like he's ready for the return. That last drive resulting in a touchdown, mainly because of their running game. Let's see if that's their focal point once again here.
It's been back and forth so far. And with the way they've played, neither team wants to give the other an advantage. That's why they should run this clock out and wait till the second half to worry about getting the lead.
Using motion. Low back handoff. Smith holds him down behind the line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Rivera wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
I'll go to the locker room with the score even. San Diego, 14. Indianapolis, 14. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Hennings will be kicking off.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
They'll return this one from the 6-yard line. The Colts will start this drive from the 26. John, they're lucky to still be in this game.
They probably shot themselves in the foot too many times with penalties. But they might be able to pull this one out. They just played a little smarter.
Kasenko sets up. Tosses it out to the left. About a 1-yard loss. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Going to the right. Gain of about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
With the pass was incomplete. Levy got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. The Colts come out with 8 guys in the box.
1st and 10.
Passing on 1st down. Closing in, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Boston is there again, always finding room when there doesn't appear to be any. 6 catches.
Come on now. Yep, now. Get at me, Chief.
Tomlinson, the lone setback. Loses the defender. A very well-drawn-up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Under pressure, steps up into the pocket. He reached the quarterback and picked up his 1st sack of the game.
On the play.
2nd and 15. Ball on their own 38. Tomlinson can't wrap him up. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and heading for the sideline.
On the play.
We'll see.
Indianapolis looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Dropping back, throws it, and it's complete. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game.
On the play.
Sidney sets up to run back the punt. Here's the catch. Fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. Slings it to the outside. Vincent is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
Bring that pain, baby.
Pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. Slips the tackle. Number 32 records the stop at the 42. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Moreno. Loss of around 2.
Loss on the play.
Catch the ball, man. Give it all you got, Chief. Come on.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Drops back, throwing short to his left. And he's brought down in the backfield. Loss of about 4.
5-yard loss on the play.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 34. The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Pressure with the pass. Great throw. Powering. He's short of the 1st down with that catch.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the 1st down marker on 3rd down. Anything less, has to be a failure.
Hansen will come into this game to punt. Stradling into return. Fair catch called for. No return here. Back it comes to the 20.
Give it all you got. You can left. Set.
On the call. They did a poor job against the run there.
They had 8 guys in the box on that play, but he still broke free. When you bring that many guys up to the line, then you're pretty much daring them to run. And if they do run at you, you better be able to stop the run.
They'll go with a run once again. He just gets this one past the sticks. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down.
That's all you.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
Kicked it off to the back. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Eight to go. Breeze gets set. Closing in. Quick to throw. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
Under pressure, trying something to the left. He made the catch. He has some room. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Henning in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 1. Indianapolis losing by 7. Heads back out.
Number 80 on the return.
It's 1st and 10.
Lose it.
Ball on their own 19.
Get in there, man.
Kosenko sends a man in motion. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
Here's what happens. He thinks he's about to make the catch, and then boom, they put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hand.
San Diego comes out in their nickel package.
19-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass. And pass ball's incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 19. Pressure, surveying the field. Nearly intercepted. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one, but he made the right decision there.
He'll pass on first down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up second down.
On the cover.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure. Steps up into the pocket. The blocking broke down on that play, allowing the defender to get to the quarterback as he was releasing the ball.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
Indianapolis comes out in the quarter defense with the pass, and the catch is made. Boston continues to be there as he has all game long. 8 catches thus far. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He muffs it. The Colts scoop it up. Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. Hand off to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Beats it off. Setting up play action. Throwing. Incomplete.
When your receivers aren't coming up with a big catch in a big playoff game like this, you got to wonder if the pressure's getting to them. You'll have to prove that with the next pass they throw to him.
Dropping back. Again with the carry. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Chargers ahead of the Colts 21-14.
Indianapolis 14.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the backs did the rest.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 48. Vincent lines up behind his fullback in the I. Throwing. It's a fumble. The Chargers 5 on the fumble.
The ball carrier was just trying to make a play, and he ends up fumbling the ball. You put your team in a hole, and that's not where you want to be in a big game like this.
This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge it because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
The call on the field is overturned. No time to be charged to Indianapolis.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
They line up in the I formation. Dropping back and pass on first down. Throws it. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Second and 10. Using motion.
Let's go. Come on.
It's the toss to the right. Lost about a yard.
34 on the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
San Diego lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on third down thus far.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Again with the run, powering ahead. The running back gets about 3.
2-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They'll mark it at the 19. Kind of play that goes for maybe a couple. They need 5. Ball on the 19-yard line. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse and it went south.
Owens leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. The Colts are clearly not finished just yet.
This game is yet to be decided.
Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 88, back to return.
Nice pick. Plenty of distance. From the 1. Stiff arm there. The defender goes down. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out as the offense comes out onto the field again. They line up in the I formation.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Hand off to the tailback. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 25. They'll go from the I formation. Jopper comes in motion. He tucks it away. The 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38. He'll get the call again. He has some room. The 50. Can't pull him down. The 30. The 20. And he's finally brought down at the 10-yard line. Tomlinson has now crossed the 150-yard mark. It's first and 10. Breeze sets up. Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. The pass ball's incomplete. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Fire out. Give it all you got, Keith. Come on.
Miller goes in motion. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Breaking through. Missed tackle. Touchdown, Chargers.
Now take a look at this. They've got a shot at him. He was so strong and powerful, he just busted right through the tackle and kept going all the way to the end zone. That's a heck of a run.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Hennings will be kicking off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
And this one's a short kickoff from the 14. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 25. Kasenko gets set. Great fake with the throw. Jammer got up and knocked that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
The Colts line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Come on, partner. Hit him low.
Kasenko sends a man in motion.
Hit him low.
Dropping back, closing in, flings it to the outside, into the open field. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
It's third down and 5 to go. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Leave it with a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week to try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. They scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. The backs are lined up in an I.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Breeze sets up, using motion. Tomlinson breaks free. Tomlinson did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 31. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
This one is handed off. The defender brings him down at the 33-yard line. About a 2-yard gain by the fullback. .46 defense in this time.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Off again. Missed tackle. Runs through the tackle.
21 on the carry. 11-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes to go. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 44. Going to the right. Johnston. The Colts call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Indianapolis lines up in the 46.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Indianapolis calls a timeout. That's their second. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. It's third down, 2 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Hands off to the tailback. Gets away. He kept his legs moving on that run.
Yeah, the defense was looking around, and he was already by it before they knew what hit him.
This one is just about in the books. The Colts come out on the 46.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Looking upfield. At the 30. He made some great moves to pick up the first and kept on going.
Well, it's apparent this guy doesn't tire out in the second half, especially after seeing him run like that.
Breeze sets up. They give it to the halfback. The Colts call a timeout. That's their final timeout. Second and 4 coming up here. The Colts come out with 8 guys in the box. The Colts come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
They've done very well on third down to this point.
Let's see. Let's go. Come on. Here comes the heat.
Penny looking to make a good kick here. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is San Diego 28, Indianapolis 17. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.